Here's a story about the most financially successful, physically violent, and culturally impactful gang to ever exist in American history. The Kuklos Klan. After the Confederate nation lost the Civil War in 1865, a group of Confederate soldiers in Pulaski, Tennessee, decided to form a Greek fraternity called the Kuklos Klan. With numbers reaching over 5 million strong, the KKK quickly catapulted from the streets into corporate America, into the entertainment industry, and into politics. Let's talk about their achievements. So in the streets, the Kuklos quickly created a reputation for wearing these funny looking masks. They had hair and scrunchy faces on them, and they would wear these robes, and they would run around and inflict psychological, emotional, and physical pain on blacks. Just messing with them, seeing them terrified made them feel good. Then they started harming them, and they also will harm any whites that interfered or objected. Now in the beginning, most of the members were soldiers, war criminals, slave traders, and slave owners that believed it was their job to keep blacks as second-hand citizens while reminding all whites that they were the superior race. Now understand, they charged $10 per person for member fees. They grew to over 5 million members, raising over $50 million in member fees. In today's world, with inflation, that will be over $600 million in member fees alone, making them the oldest, richest terroristic group in American culture. Simply. So the Klan built many corporations. They had their own postcards, rallies and lynchings on the postcards. They had their own newspapers. They had their own books, stores, restaurants, camps, carnivals, parades. They did everything they could to promote themselves. They sold their robes. You couldn't make your own. They actually had promotions in their newspapers, the Fiery Cross, the Searchlight, of them selling robe bags so you can hide it in public. Remember, this was an invisible empire. When they went into corporate America, it was a front, a cover-up, but it also kept them very rich off of ignorant and wanting to be involved whites. Music was always a part of the Klan. They had a bunch of racist artists performing at events they hosted. So it was nothing new. Plus they had radio stations that played these bands and played their songs for them. But in February 1915, when a movie called The Birth of a Nation dropped, that's when everything changed, because that movie was the first movie in American history to do what we call going viral. Over 50 million people seen it. And it had all kinds of crazy scenes in it that showed black men breaking and entering white homes, using weapons against white men, chasing white women to their demise, white men wearing blackface, and the Klan saving the day, ultimately saving white women from black men. This movie impacted the world so much. It was the first movie to be played in the White House for President Woodrow Wilson, which was a Democrat, which said he loved the movie. That's how big it was. They also had other movies like The Toll of Justice, or even a 1924 film made by Disney that showed kids pretending and portraying to be Klans members. They even had a black child in it wearing a KKK bag over his face. When it comes to the entertainment industry, the Klan not only entered, they thrived. Even one of their imperial wizards made the front cover of Time magazine. They had the game on lock. When it comes to politics, the Klan is wicked. They forced a lot of people out of office, killed a lot of black politicians, put themselves in power. But the craziest thing about it is that a lot of politicians forced their way into the Klan because they know it would give them power, it would give them a lot of resources. But the most powerful thing they did in politics was push the Immigration Act of 1924. For 41 years, this caused the restriction of Southern and Eastern Europeans and all Asian descents, making it to where you had to be from Northern or Western European countries to enter America, meaning you had to be strictly white to enter this country. 41 years is how long that Immigration Act lasted. And the Klan was able to make this happen because they had put in office over 11 governors, over 75 representatives, and over 16 senates. And that's just the ones we publicly know about. Amazing. A powerhouse. Very effective, but still a domestic terrorist organization.
The Klan is becoming a political organization. We're becoming a political movement.
And remember, the niggers that are giving you all the trouble, white folk, are the educated niggers.